And to the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, I extend to you this gavel.
Nancy Pelosi got the expected nod to return to her post as Democrats now have the majority.
She'll cut your head off and you won't even know you're bleeding.
This year is anticipated to be one of the most volatile political years that we've seen in quite some time. We're going to have the Democrats who are now taking over Congress, the House, who are hell-bent on destroying Trump and the Trump administration.
A new Congress began today on Capitol Hill with Democrats taking control of the House of Representatives.
It only took 30 minutes for a member of the House to reintroduce articles of impeachment against President Trump.
It's anticipated that the Democrats are going to subpoena just about everyone surrounding President Trump. They're even going to open up investigations into his taxes and search for any and everything they can to try to thwart Trump and Trump's agenda.
Investigations, fatigue, like almost from the time I announced I was going to run.
Axios reporting today that Democrats are readying a subpoena cannon, kind of like the one that shoots T-shirts into crowds at the games.
Should the majority look into these issues related to President Trump that has come up?
Yes.
James Comey's firing.
Yes.
The travel ban.
Yes.
The family separation policy.
Absolutely.
I mean, it really covers pretty much everything and everyone in President Trump's life. Look at this list. There's 85 things on here.
The president's business dealings abroad.
Absolutely. And I want to see his tax return.
It covers almost everything since day one, and Jared Kushner's up there, I don't know, 3 or 4 times in the list, and it goes on and on.
That is quite a list. Because you control the money, you can essentially investigate anything.
Correct.
We are not doing any investigation for a political purpose, but to seek the truth. So I think a word that you could describe about how Democrats will go forward in this regard is we will be very strategic.
They've been giving us this investigation fatigue. It's been a long time. They got nothing, zero. You know why? Because there is nothing.
Do you believe the special counsel should honor and observe the Department of Justice guidance that states a sitting president cannot be indicted?
I do not think that that is conclusive. No, I do not.
Now, there could be a trade-off here. Maybe the Democrats will spend so much of their time going after Trump over his tax returns or this Russia collusion investigation that they won't actually be spending their time pushing through progressive bills that these Democrats want policy-wise.
I've been talking to Democrats all weekend. They believe that they have a mandate from their base to attack the president, to investigate rather than legislate.
So as we know, Trump has essentially shut down the government in a desperate bid to force Democrats and policymakers to come together to approve a budget for his wall.
I have never had so much support as I have in the last week over my stance for border security, for border control, and for, frankly, the wall or the barrier.
Democrats are already vowing that they refuse to give Trump even an inch when it comes to his budget for his border security wall. They are refusing outright.
Republicans could make a very credible argument. Look, the president is just looking for a token down payment on this wall. Why are Democrats holding out over $2.5 billion, which is a lot to you and I, but a drop in the bucket, frankly, when it comes to federal spending.
And we know that Democrats don't have an issue with spending money. They'll spend money left and right all day, every day.
$40 trillion is quite a bit of money, and the taxes that you talked about raising to pay for this, to pay for your agenda, only count for 2. And we're going by left-leaning analysts.
We do know and we acknowledge that there are political realities. They don't always happen with just the wave of a wand, but we can work to make these things happen. It is an externality, if you will, of unprecedented amounts of student loan debt.
I'm assuming I'm not going to get an answer for the other $38 trillion.
Now, Democrats are still vowing that they are refusing to budge at all and that they are not going to get Trump his budget for his border wall and that they're just going to try to push through legislation and bills to try to forcefully reopen the government.
Neither side showing any signs of compromise to end the shutdown. Democrats refuse to provide funding for President Trump's border wall, and Senate Republicans say they'll only support legislation President Trump will approve.
Trump said, let's make a deal. Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer said, go to hell. We'll see what happens.
They can play that game, but we can play it better because we have a thing called the United States Senate.
Good governance or political performance art, the public interest or political spite, policymaking or presidential harassment.
As we know, Trump has been meeting with the Democrats and trying to do his part to get some kind of a deal going between them. But now that the Democrats have the House, it's going to be a lot harder.
There is no end game in sight right now. So it's kind of this stalemate, a game of chicken, if you will. Democrats are trying to flex their new leadership muscle and say, we're not going to give in the first time, in this first fight that we have with the president as the House majority. And the president is saying that he staked his presidency on this issue. He's not backing down.
We'll see how that works for them.
And let me say it again. The Senate will not take up any proposal that does not have a real chance of passing this chamber and getting a presidential signature.
And it'll go back and forth, and it'll probably be very good for me politically. I could see it being extremely good politically because I think I'm better at that game than they are, actually.
Whether you're looking to boost the benefits of our fish oil formula or just want an alternative, InfoWars Life has the formula for you. Ultimate Krill Oil is a powerhouse formula that takes advantages of the EPA, DHA, and omega-3s found in our high-quality, ultra-pure krill oil concentrate. Containing powerful antioxidants such as astaxanthin and omega-3s, Ultimate Krill Oil can help you experience the benefits of fish oil with less required DHA and EPA. This incredible formula can help your body in many ways, including supporting heart health, joint health, and cognitive health, aiding in regulating fat metabolism, helping to maintain cognitive function, and more. And while other krill oil formulas may chemically modify their formulas, we're giving you the benefits of a simple formula that contains unmodified, high-quality krill oil concentrate, paired with our Ultimate Fish Oil or used separately. It's time to see what krill oil can do for you with Ultimate Krill Oil, now available at InfoWarsStore.com.
The year is 1995, and InfoWars launches the last of America's counter-globalist probes. In a freak mishap, Infowars.com and Alex Jones are blown out of their trajectory into an orbit which freezes his life support systems and returns Alex Jones to Earth 25 years later.
Transdimensionally over the space-time continuum through full space, where people are extremely lazy. The social engineers are there laughing. What we envisioned 100 years ago, 20 years ago, is now reality. While the society unravels, men run around totally frantic, not knowing how to be men, and women run around frantic, not knowing how to be women. And they don't understand that it's an animating contest of life and that it's fulfilling to be informed. It's fulfilling to be involved. It's fulfilling.
InfoWars, tomorrow's news today.
Hey, what happens if you try to order your favorite InfoWars Life product only to find out they're sold out? Yeah, I know it kind of sucks, but there is a solution. All you gotta do is go to InfoWarsStore.com and click on Auto Ship. Bam! Problem solved just like that. And now you're scheduled for regular delivery. That means no more back orders, and you'll never run out of your favorite InfoWars Life products again. Pretty cool. But guess what? It gets better. When you sign up for Auto Ship at InfoWarsStore.com, you get an additional 10% off that product. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. So what are you waiting for? Support the InfoWar. Order and click on Auto Ship at InfoWarsStore.com or call 1-888-253-3139.